Hi everyone, my name is Barry Brandenburg and I'm Head of Product and Marketing at CFAX. I will guide you to the CFAX application via a series of tutorials. In this second tutorial, I will take you through the analytics page, which provides the insight you need to manage your cloud or multi-cloud cost. The analytics page enables you to view the cost and usage from a multi-cloud or a single cloud and organizational cost center perspective. In this demo environment, we have already set up the multi-cloud and single cloud dashboards, but we are lacking a cost center based dashboard. So let's create a new dashboard. The new dashboard always starts with certain elements, base standard elements that we don't need. So we're going to delete those. And then we're going to add new elements. Now first, we're going to have a look at what things you can select to create your dashboard. So first you need to select what kind of a graph you would like to see. You can have a single value, a line, smooth line, bar, pie, or donut. So let's select the line. Then you can select what you want to have visualized. So you want to see quantities, cost, retail price, cost after discount if it's applicable, if you've got incentives from the cloud, the cross-charging for your departments, and if you're an MSP, you'll have your profit and sales. So we'll select cost, and then it's what segment of the data do you want to have visualized. So there's a few layers there. The first layer are the CFAX attributes, which are the attributes that are configured when you configure your CFAX solution. And I will dive in that a little bit further when in the next tutorial. Then we have the billing hierarchy attributes, and that's the generic database model that CFAX uses to provide you with a multi-cloud dashboard in a single view. And then when you go into the specifics of the different clouds, per cloud we have different elements that you can visualize based on the hierarchy of the cloud. So for instance, for AWS, we have the alias. For Azure, the tenant. OCI, we have a region and a compartment. And for Google, we have, for instance, the project. So those are all the elements that you can select to create your dashboard. Now, we want to create an organizational overview. So we're going to select organization on the CFAX attributes. So let's add that to the dashboard. We're going to do a line because we want to see history. So we have added our first element. Now, next one. So we're going to dive in a little bit deeper because we actually also want to see it per cost center because we've created departments underneath our organization and want to see cost per department. So the next one is cost per cost center. So thirdly, we actually want to see what kind of costs are incurred, whether they're usage or license. So we want to see the cost type, and we'll choose a bar for this one. And I want to see date on the bottom, so that's correct. So I'm going to add that. So now we can also see that the most costs are incurred by usage. Then we want to dive in a little bit deeper. I'm going to do a line this time, and we'll do the service. So I want to go into the detail of the service. So now I have an overview where I can see the cost per service, and then the cost per type, cost per cost center, and then cost for the total organization. And as this is a dashboard that is fully interactive, it enables me now to dive into the head office, for instance. Head office has got different departments, so I might want to do the HR department. So now I can see for the head office HR department what are the specific costs and which services are they using. Now if we want to dive back into the original setup, I just unfilter and that's it. Now we do have to give it a name, so we'll just call it organization, save it, and that's it. Now, the good thing of a generic dashboard is that it shows you the full overview of the cost for your organization. But of course, you might want to create dashboards for a specific cost center. And that's where these generic dashboards come in handy, because now I can again dive into the head office. I can again select HR department. And now, if I want to keep this dashboard, I do save as, and I call it head office HR. I then save the dashboard, and I've created a new dashboard with the same elements as the generic dashboard. So there's the same view, only this time it's specific to the head office and the HR department. So the HR department of the head office. So that's great, because then everybody looks at the same dashboard. Now the same concept applies to the other dashboards. So if you are using, for instance, the Azure resource groups to determine which team is working on it. So a team gets assigned a specific resource group. You can select a specific resource group, then do save as, and then this is for team A. You save it, and now team A has got a specific a dashboard with the cost for that they occur, but with the same elements as the generic dashboard. So it's way easier to compare results from different teams or different departments, because they all have the same dashboard. Now, it enables you, of course, to easily compare results between teams, but maybe even more, the use of these standard dashboards makes introducing a company-wide cost-conscious culture a lot easier, as everybody will speak the same language. So they all see the same dashboards. It's way easier to look at how somebody else is doing, because you then recognize the same dashboard. Now, teams and individuals, of course, might need a specific dashboard with different values or different items on it to manage their cloud usage and cost. But in the end, the result of all of that will be visible in the generic dashboards, and then comparable for the rest of the organization. Now, I hope that this has given you a good insight in how the analytics page of the CFAX application can help your organization to manage its cloud costs and usage. And I hope to see you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching.